This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by A&A Companies.
We're almost a month away from the official start of winter. As the temperatures outside go down, the number we set our thermostat to goes up. Having heat through the cold months is, of course, crucial.
Yeah, but if you're in need of an HVAC unit or you're in need of having yours fixed, you might see the rising prices of HVAC and get a little concerned. But as Vice President of A&A Companies, Mindy Allen Townsend says spending the money now is worth it. Here's Delmarva Life's Katie Zerilli.
Keeps you warm, keeps you cool, and costs quite some cash. When folks fork over the funds for an HVAC unit, it's considered one of the top 5 purchases they'll make throughout their lifetime, according to Vice President Mindy Allen Townsend at A&A Companies. She adds that since January 1st, most of the top brands have gone up in price more than 20%.
It's the largest increase we've had in my career in one calendar year. The shortage of raw materials, the cost not only of the actual physical unit, the cost of copper, the cost of refrigerant, the cost of all of the materials to install a heating and air conditioning unit, whether you're replacing it or you're starting fresh like in a new construction home, all of those materials are going up.
Mindy says because those costs are going up, so are hers.
It's not that we want to charge it, it's that we have no choice. I mean, everything for us is increasing.
And she says those prices give HVAC the status of being a luxury item, but it's also a necessity.
You can't live without heat. People can live without air conditioning. You can throw in window units and they're safe, but you can't throw in space heaters or turbo heaters. They're not safe to operate in a home. Once it gets cold, your pipes will freeze. You can't live without heat.
She says those who might be concerned about the raising prices ought not worry too much about brand.
We're a Trane dealer, but Trane makes Run True. Run True is a more affordable line. It is manufactured by Trane, comes with the 10-year parts warranty, and it's a good, I'd say, fraction of the cost. Not necessarily less than half, but it's definitely more affordable. I would put it in my house.
However, she says if it sounds like it's too affordable, it is.
We're all paying relatively the same cost. So there is a reason, whether it is unqualified help, whether it's cheapening out on the other necessary materials that you need to install it. It's not just HVAC equipment, the pieces that you see. There's refrigerant, there's line sets, there's copper piping, there's drain lines, there's all of those things. What are they cheapening out on to make it $2,000 or $3,000 cheaper than a reputable company? What are they paying their guys? All of these things are variables in it.
And even though spending less money might be enticing, Mindy says a trustworthy company is more important. Heating
and air conditioning is one of those things that I would not skimp on. And that's not just me saying it for my own good because it's what I do for a living. That's the comfort of your home. That's the safety of your home. Carbon monoxide is deadly, in gas furnaces. So I wouldn't do without there. I wouldn't be cheap because, you got a $2,000 cheaper price than what a reputable company that's licensed, bonded, insured in multiple states can offer you.
She adds that spending less money now might actually mean spending more in the future.
It ends up costing you more in the long run. I mean, it really does. What do they say? Good is not cheap and cheap is not good. That is that reigns true with everything. It just pay for it right the first time.
Though the prices might be changing, A&A Companies' commitment to being reliable and trustworthy has stayed the same since they started 34 years ago.
To provide you a quality. We have to lay our head on the pillow at night knowing that we provided a service and a quality that is substantial. So when your fuel costs are going up, your technicians' labor rates are going up, what they want per hour, benefits, health insurance is going up, dental, vision, all of these things that we offer to our employees to make it a lucrative place to work. The cost of vehicles, if we need to replace a vehicle, that cost is going up. Cost of maintenance is going up. Everything for a small business owner is going up. Nothing is going down. So we have to increase our hourly rates. We have to increase our prices. If not, we're not going to be in business.
A dedication to stellar service that began back in 1987, still strong today.